Hello and welcome to the course, How and Why to Document Your Business Processes. I am so glad you're able to join me. So who am I? My name is Jen Berggren. I live in San Diego, California in the US. Not Paris, I wish, I wish, but San Diego is pretty nice too. My most recent regular job was the head of operations at Remotish, which is a HubSpot RevOps and WebOps agency. I started basically as the first employee there to help grow the company to about 20 people over 4 years. I also had many other jobs and different careers before that, but that's the most relevant and recent. And currently I have my own business as an operations educator. That's the best title I have at the moment. I've been making classes and other content on topics such as documentation, topics that not a lot of people talk about, write about, or share information about yet. Which brings me to my next slide. Why I made this course. Documentation is very beneficial for growing companies to meet their goals and for reducing the stress of individuals. Really, it's beneficial for all companies, even companies of one person, but especially for growing companies because of documentation's role in training new people. I saw many benefits while creating documentation and knowledge management at Remotish at my last role, but there are not a lot of resources or classes to help people actually do it. I want to help. I started creating and offering the live version of this course in 2022 to more easily get feedback and improve it faster by being live. And now, as you can see, I also offer it on demand to better fit your schedule and your budget. This class contains about 3 hours of video content and 3 or more hours of suggested homework, which obviously is going to vary depending on how much you do. I don't believe in homework for the sake of homework, so all the assignments should be relevant to the actual documentation you will be working on. There are 4 sessions in this course. Identify where to start documenting, prioritizing. Then we'll be writing a clear process that anyone can follow. We'll talk about creating a system to keep documentation in use and updated. And then you'll learn to construct a compelling case to convince your team why documentation is essential. Most of these sessions are broken up into more than one video to help you start and stop this course at your convenience. That is the benefit of an on-demand course. You are fitting it into your own schedule, stopping and starting as needed. I really don't recommend just sitting down one day and watching all 3 hours at once. It's going to be hard to retain that information and put your learnings into action if you rush through it. The live version of this course is 2 weeks long. There are 2 sessions a week. There's time in between the sessions to do the homework if you'd like some time and guidance for this on-demand course. Each session contains 1 to 3 videos for lecture and presentation on that topic, slides, transcripts if you prefer reading, resources such as additional reading or videos from more sources than just me, homework instructions. There is an optional class workbook you can purchase. You can learn more about that in the introduction module called Workbook. There's a knowledge check quiz in each session and a survey for feedback. I like to practice what I preach about continuous improvement, so I would love your feedback. Let's talk about assessments. The same set of questions is given in survey format in the introduction, in the conclusion, and after your course is completed. I will share the results and the comparison of those answers with you. This will help us both track your progress with your documentation understanding and your accomplishments. I'll add a link in the resources below this video about navigating the Teachable platform, but here are a few of the basics. To navigate through the course, click Start Next Lesson or click the Complete and Continue button at the top of your screen, or you can click through the lessons listed on the left side menu. I do recommend you stick to this order of the lessons because the topics build on each other and refer to each other. More about the Teachable platform. The circles next to each lesson fill in as you complete them. You do have to press the Complete and Continue button for the platform to mark your progress in that lesson with a completed check mark and count that completed lesson towards the percentage complete progress bar in the top left menu. You don't have to turn in your homework, so that's not going to count towards that percentage complete as long as you press the Complete and Continue button inside that lesson. Let's talk about interacting with other class members. So even though this is an on-demand course, there are a few places where comments are enabled under the videos, such as in the introduction and conclusion. Feel free to interact and connect with other class members who are interested in the same topic as you, starting or improving their documentation. If you have an issue with the class, the best way to contact me is using the contact form in Teachable so I can access your account directly to see what the issue is. You can see on this slide how to do that. It's in the menu under your photo, which is on the top right side of your screen. I know most of you are resourceful. You can probably find 32 other ways to contact me. I'm not hiding, but this way I'll be able to see exactly which course on which platform that you're in, so you'll probably get a faster resolution to your issue. Enough about me, enough about Teachable, so now I'd like for you to introduce yourself in the comments below this video. You can include your name, where you live, your role, your company, and the reason you joined this course. Any other information you want to include, feel free. You're also welcome to add a link to your LinkedIn or your website or wherever you'd like people to connect with you. I'm looking forward to learning more about you and for you to learn more about other class members. Thank you again for joining this course. I'll see you in session 1.